Atlanta Falcons. Keep winning in free agency. Big news on the way. Things just keep getting better for the Atlanta Falcons. In this video, I'll break down the latest news that benefits the team and give you an update on free agency now in its fourth day. Today's news got me thinking, did the Falcons take the right approach this offseason? Instead of chasing big-name players, they focused on getting great deals and finding value. While this strategy may not be the most popular, it seems to be working, and I believe they will continue to find hidden gems as free agency goes on. Now let's get into the updates. First, a smaller but important signing. Atlanta has brought back offensive linemen Storm Norton and Brandon Parker. The key player here is Storm Norton, a versatile tackle who can play multiple positions on the offensive line. Keeping him on a team-friendly deal is a smart move because having depth on the O-line is always a win. You have to give credit to Terry Fontenot. He's done a great job keeping the offensive line strong, and he might take it to the next level this season. But now, for the big news of the day, the New England Patriots have released center David Andrews, and guess what? Andrews and the Falcons have mutual interest. If you don't know David Andrews, he was Tom Brady's center when the Patriots won their last Super Bowl. Yes, the one where they came back to beat the Falcons. He's a tough, reliable, and smart player who could help Atlanta take the next step, especially with a young quarterback leading the offense. If the Falcons can sign him, it would be a huge upgrade at center. Now, what does the deal for Andrews look like? That's still unclear, but I'd guess somewhere in the 2 to 3 year range. If Atlanta can get him on a team-friendly contract, that would be a big win. There's another interesting factor. David Andrews is a Georgia native. He went to high school in Georgia and played college football at UGA. Coming back home to play for the Falcons might be something he wants to do, which could help Atlanta's chances of signing him. If Andrews signs, it could help ease the potential loss of Drew Dalman. But even if they don't land Andrews, there's still another center option available in free agency. The Falcons have decisions to make, but things are definitely looking up. What do you think? Should the Falcons go all in on David Andrews? Let me know in the comments. Falcons have big decisions to make at center. More free agency news. The Falcons and David Andrews have mutual interest, but the big question remains, what's the plan for Ryan Neuzil? Will he stay as a backup or could he take on a bigger role? There are still plenty of questions, but luckily there are also some solid solutions. Now let's talk about another major development. The Minnesota Vikings are planning to release former first-round pick Garrett Bradbury. He's a talented center with great potential, but Minnesota recently signed a Pro Bowl center, making Bradbury the odd man out. This could be a huge opportunity for the Falcons. Bradbury is still a good player, and since he's hitting the market late in free agency, Atlanta could pick him up for a bargain. This is the time when great deals start happening and teams can land talented players at a discount. We've already seen this happen. Leonard Floyd signed a one-year, $10 million deal, which looks even better when you compare it to Joey Bosa, who had fewer sacks but got over $12 million. The Falcons have a real chance to strengthen their offensive line. Losing Drew Dalman was tough, but if they can sign David Andrews or Garrett Bradbury for less money, fans will be thrilled with the move. Either way, Atlanta has two great options to solidify the center position. What's next for Kirk Cousins? On the quarterback front, there's no major update on Kirk Cousins yet. It seems like the Falcons are waiting it out to see if teams like the Browns, Giants, or Steelers need a quarterback. With two available quarterbacks and three teams in need, one team will be left out, and that could lead to a potential trade. If the Falcons can trade Cousins for another draft pick, that would be a huge win for them this offseason. Final thoughts. Let's hear from you. It's been a wild free agency period across the NFL, but the Falcons are quietly making smart moves and finding great value. What do you think? Should the Falcons go all in on David Andrews or take a chance on Garrett Bradbury? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.